kilo. Dagdagan mo isang piraso, kuya.
Tapos 130 bigay niya sa
Napunta ka sa fishing capital of the Philippines, so it is very natural na malansa talaga. Pero yung malansang yon, ibig sabihin ng money.
We should celebrate the fact that there was an entrepreneur willing enough to go into this very risky market when it started out.
As a mother, she wanted us to be fed all the time. I mean, there was always food because we are 11 brothers and sisters. She is a welcoming mother to all. When you visit her, there's always food to be shared. From going always to the market with my grandmother, she saw all the raw materials. And she likes to buy a whole volume and then experiment with what she can do with all of that. Navotas is a fish port. You can already smell the sea, and we have to accept the flavors around us.
Kasi on the olden days, lahat ng tao sa Malabon marunong magpansit Malabon. Siguro, biniyayaan lang kami ng Panginoon ng talento sa pagluluto ng pansit Malabon. Nandun naman namin yun, kumbaga, pinagyaman naman namin kung ano yung binigay sa amin. Siguro, kaya binigyan din niya kami ng Panginoon ng ganitong buhay. Ganitong swerte.
They're very close to raw materials. They have fish and tinapa and all that. So she got used to using all these bones for preparing the broth and oysters, squid. So I could see that kind of atmosphere that you can smell food.
Pansit Palabok is unique in the sense that the original type of Pansit Palabok or Pansit Malabon had layers. Our earliest recipe is from 1934, and it would have very plain noodles, no flavoring, and then on top of that layer of noodles, they would put a nice thick sauce that was very flavorful, and then on top of that wonderful sauce, they would add all sorts of special things like chicharron, smoked fish, and the crowning glory used to be oysters. Pansit Palabok is a little bit like our sweet dessert halo-halo, and it's up to you. You mix it in whatever way you want.
Kasi hindi rin naman namin iniisip na tatagal kami ng 40 years. Akala namin parang subok-subok lang nung una. Kasi hindi kami negosyanteng tao. Oo, kasi ganun ang taga Malabon, mahilig kumain, mahilig tikman lahat.
We're now in 77 countries because she's the type who likes to feed people.
When I was a little girl, we couldn't find Filipino products. But now that there's this possibility of using the Mama Sita products.
Mama Sita, she saw how busy Filipinos are abroad. So she thought it was a service to those who need to eat home cooking to have these preparations to cut down the cooking time.
I'm making Filipino food, a noodle dish that I always bring when there's potluck. So my friends know me about this because I bring this Pansit Palabok, of course, using Mama Sita.
My parents were able to put food on the table in an efficient manner because having mamacitas readily available to us, it made it that much more homey.
That's the one thing that makes you feel like home because the smell's there, the taste is there, and it really anchors you back into the memories.
Your food is the best food I've ever had because of the mamacita.
I love Mamacitas for bringing out the amazing flavor in Filipino dishes, you know? It's always just so close to my heart. Literally and figuratively, you know?
Food unites people, and she likes to see people enjoying her cooking.
So now we can have a sense of being Filipino in our food anywhere in the world, thanks to Mama Sita.